So in Plano, I covered religion and I covered healthcare. We had a bureau of about 12 people, all very young, making 18 grand a year, maybe. So broke. It was love. We all did it. We all had the bug. We would run around to fires, cops in courts. My religion beat was incredible. In Plano, Texas, everyone was there. I covered a planning and zoning commission where a group of Hindu faithful wanted to build a Hindu temple in Allen, Texas, which had nothing but a street of Protestant churches. And those meetings were unbelievable, just fiery clashes between worlds and cultures, but, unfolding in incredible detail. And there I was, 22 years old, covering it, and given enormous amounts of space in that paper, front page, to write about that. Religion was everything you can imagine there. And so, and then when I went to Iowa City, I covered the schools and I covered business. And the schools were, if you just want to take that as an example about what we've lost with the loss of local papers, that paper, the Iowa City Press Citizen, I believe is still there today. The printing press is long gone, but I have been in so many newsrooms since as a documentarian. We do a lot of interviews with reporters in various places. The Modesto Bee is an example. So I went to Modesto to interview people for a documentary for A&E about the Scott Peterson case. Scott and Lacey Peterson. I don't know if you remember, but it was a famous murder case in the early
Sure.
Yep. So I was in the Modesto Bee newsroom with the reporter who kind of owned that story. And half of that office, it was a huge office. The Modesto Bee, even 20 years ago, had a large staff. When I got in there, half of it was in the dark with desks on the table. In the last 2 or 3 years before I got there, the newsroom had been decimated. So you had about 8 people, maybe 10 people sitting up front where the lights were, and the back half of that office was dark.